What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the newest studio album, the second studio album from South South African-born Australian singer, songwriter, actor, and YouTube personality Troye Sivan, who currently resides in LA. I found out about Troye Sivan through Kevin Abstract of Brockhampton when the song Jesus, which was off I think the second album, Saturation 2, the second of that Saturation trilogy back in 2017. He said, I fell in love with a dancer in Atlanta. I'm lying, I ain't a Drake ass nigga. I'm more like Troye Sivan with a whole lot of melanin. So I was like, okay, who's Troye Sivan? Um, I checked it up. I checked Troye Sivan out, and I saw a few of his YouTube videos back when he was making. Well, I don't think he was making them regularly when I checked him out, but I saw some of his videos from when he was making them more regularly. I heard some of his music, like that song "Be There for You." I think that's what it was titled with Martin Garrix, I believe. Um, but yeah, and I heard that. I heard Wild and a few more tracks, and I thought, okay, I really like this guy. And that, yeah, it was Martin Garrix, and it was There for You. Okay, but yeah, I checked Troye Sivan out through Kevin Abstract of Brockhampton. Um, Kevin, Kevin just having a not a fascination, just having real love for guys like Troye Sivan and Harry Styles. I know Troye because Kevin is gay. Um, Troye is gay. I think Harry Styles is gay. I think so. Yeah. Kevin is always showing love to guys or to just people who are at least of the LGBT community. So that's why I checked him out. I like Brockhampton anyway. Kevin being gay didn't have anything to do with that. Me being by myself. So it's like, yeah. So I was like, let me check Troye Sivan out. I did, and I was like, okay. And then I come to find out he has an album coming soon. At least when I checked him out. And My was released not too long. It was this year when I think in January when I saw the music video. So not too long after discovering Troye Sivan, I um, well he dropped some singles. He dropped a single and then a couple more. Like, oh, the album's coming, so that was cool. And yeah, so that's just a little info on Troye Sivan if you don't know who he is. I know this is like different for me to be reviewing. But if you go back to like July of 2016, I was reviewing all types of stuff: alternative hip, alternative, contemporary music, jazz, soul records. Like, because in that time of 2016, I was so burnt out on hip hop. It was novelists with mic swords that brought me back. So it's kind of it's still outside of what I usually do, is because what I usually do is hip hop as far as reviewing music. But I've reviewed music like this before, or just music outside of hip hop before, so it's not that different, but I'm sure it's different if you haven't been watching for that long, or if you have been watching for a long time and you've probably seen reviews like that but didn't click on them because you knew, okay, that's something else. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Like I said, just a little something about Troye Sivan if you don't know who he is. Just a little something about how I discovered him. And for those of you who might know who Troye Sivan is, thank you for being here. You're likely new to this channel. But if you are a regular viewer of this channel and you listen to Troye Sivan, ups to you. And let's go ahead and get right into this. The first track is 17. This is a 10-track album, by the way. The first track is 17. And here, I like that this is the intro because Troy was just talking about how he was 17 when he first chased after love. I think it didn't end the way he hoped it would. Um, and, well, heck, that just being that it ended. Um, but yeah, and he was just saying, like, I think he said that his dad told him, like, you do what you want to do, even if you are 17, because age is just a number. Um, and maybe his significant other saying that to him as well, like, even if you are 17, like, age is just a number. Um, but yeah, 17, it was just a beautiful track, very good opening track for me. And yeah, like I said, just a beautiful track. And he was just saying, like, yeah, just go after what you want, like, and if you tell a man, um, what not to do, he's just gonna go after what he wants anyway. So yeah, the next track, My. I believe this was the first single to promote this album. Um, Maybe not actually, because this other track, The Good Side, maybe that was put out before My. But yeah, My. This is a very upbeat, dancey track. I dance myself to this. Um, it's saying I die every night with you, um, living for your every move, and just a really upbeat track. Very, like I said, very dancey. I got vibes of Michael Jackson. I'm not gonna lie. Had a not a '80s vibe to it, but just a vibe. Um, and just the music video, the visual was so great. Like it was just um, what do you call those lights? Like not necessarily strobe lights, because it wasn't just constant, just flashing. It was just he was outside. I feel like he was on top of a roof. He was somewhere, and it was black and white and gray, and he was just having fun. He was dancing. He was expressing just um, dying every night for this person, living for their every move. So yeah, one of my favorite tracks on here, without question. The next track is The Good Side, which was released back in January of this year. I feel like this is Troy saying that even though this relationship died, maybe stemming from the relationship where he was talking about the first one back when he was 17, I feel like this track might be the payoff. Just saying, like, even though it ended bad, like, well, the fact that it just ended as bad, um, I got the good side of it. Um, it's the most out there track, not out there like it's an alternative sound or it's like it's just weird. It just sounds different from the rest of the album for me. The next track, Bloom, where Troy is androgynous as I have ever seen him. But no problem with that at all. Like you're just saying, I've been saving something for you here in my garden. Just metaphorically speaking. Um, man, my freaking left eye, man. Just saying that I've been saving this, but I've been saving it for you. But before we jump into what we're about to do, just slow down, hold my hand if I get scared. You should know that I'll bloom for you. Come on, baby, play me like a love song. Every time it comes on, I get the sweet desire. I bloom just for you. Go watch, great song, but just go watch the music video. Who was that guy who passed not too long ago? Even Kanye said that inspired him. I think it was David Bowie. Yeah, David Bowie. You think he was androgynous, which he was. Troy is just carrying that here with this. The next track, Postcard. Did I skip one? No, I didn't. Dang, I'm already on track 5. Postcard. One of my favorite tracks on here, featuring Gordy. I'm gonna go with Gordy. If it's pronounced like it would be with a J. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this name if that's the case. But yeah, Postcard, one of my favorite tracks. Just a beautiful track, man. It feels like this time of the year, and it feels like the way it looks outside right now. It's low. It's cool outside. It's cloudy. It's damp. It just feels like this time of the year. It just has that vibe with Troy's delivery, the feature itself, the instrumental. It's just a beautiful track saying like I sent you a postcard and you didn't even give a fuck. I sent it all the way from freaking Tokyo and you just did not give a fuck. Yo, this review is about to. This isn't even a review anymore. It's just me rubbing my eye. Jesus. um, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite tracks on this project. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and get to the second half of this album with "Dance to This" featuring Ariana Grande. Um, um, Thoughts with Ariana. I know this still has to be a difficult time for her with the recent passing of Mac Miller. Rest in peace to Mac Miller, by the way. I did not do a review. I didn't do a video for him. I didn't even review Swimming. I might be reviewing Swimming, by the way, now, because I went back to listen to it before his death, and then after his death, I went back to it, and I was like, with his death, it's like, maybe I'm going to review Swimming. I don't know yet. But yeah, Dance to This. This single was released just a few months ago. A few months ago, and man, I love this track. It's so subtle, but it's upbeat at the same time, and of course you can dance to it. Um, I find myself doing that myself. The music video is actually very interesting, and I like how they're just saying like they're giving you this mood that things might get sensual, but they're saying like you know what I want next, but it's not even what you might think. They just want to dance to this song, so just please put it on. The next track, track number 7, Plum. Here I feel like Troye might be saying that all good things must come to an end. So maybe it's stemming from that track again, track 7, the first track, 17. Um, just saying that, like, because what did he say? What did he say? Like the sweetest plum. Somebody posted the lyrics in the in the comment section. What did he say? Um, Maybe our time has come. Maybe we're overgrown. Even the sweetest plum has only got so long. I was like, so that's pretty much what Troye was saying here. The chorus was pretty much like most songs, but especially here, the chorus was really driving home what the subject of the song was about. Um, the next track, What a Heavenly Way to Die. Here, I feel like Troy's just saying like he wants to be with this person, he wants to be with them, he wants to be in their arms, being held by them, and he's saying if this is how he died, then just what a heavenly way to die. So that's that's deep. That's it's really beautiful actually. It's cute and that's pretty if you ask me. The next track, Lucky Strike. This this hook reminded me of that track. That thank goodness my eye is feeling better. It reminds me of that track Style by Taylor Swift 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, just over 3 years ago actually. It reminds me of that track. At least that chorus. Like, what you said, you got that blue, you got that daydream look in your eyes, and I got that whatever else she said. Just the way he was saying the hook here, how he was saying it, and with the same kind of flow. I was like, that sounds like Style from Taylor Swift. That album was 1989. That's like the only Taylor Swift song, at least as far as I can remember, that I know. Um, I know the song, not word for word, but it's like the most known Taylor Swift track for me. Um, so yeah, and the last track, Animal, which was a single too, I believe. It was released just 3 weeks, it seems, before the album even dropped, and I thought it was a cool outro. Um, um, as far as other songs on here, if anything else could have been the outro, What a Heavenly Way to Die could have been the best one, honestly. Just saying, like, what a heavenly way to die. Like, you could look at it like, what a heavenly way to end this album with a track like that. So, me here, Animal, he's just saying, like, don't share yourself with anyone. I don't want to share you with anyone. I want you all for myself because I'm an animal. I'm an animal at least when I'm with you. And I'm sure we've all maybe not necessarily had relationships like that, but have seen relationships like that where the person, one of the people in the relationship, does not want to share their significant other with anybody else. They want them all to themselves. Whether that's healthy or not, that's for you to decide. Um, but yeah, I thought this was a good album. Like, I'm glad that I listened to this. I'm glad that I thought to review this because when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know if I want to review this because my audience on this channel being primarily hip hop. But I was like, you know what? I like Troye Sivan. He's a really good artist. He's one of my favorites, but not like a Brockhampton. But he's still definitely one of my favorite artists, especially with him being gay, me being bisexual. It's like um it's I felt like, you know what, why not review this? I already have some Frank Ocean, I already have Brockhampton, so why not get Troye Sivan up here as well? I have Kate Trinata as well, so why not get Troye Sivan up here? But yeah, favorite tracks have to be Lucky Strike, Dance to This, Postcard, Boom, My. Um, I would throw 17 in there, but it doesn't really hit me like My, Bloom, Postcard, Dance to This, and Lucky Strike. So that's pretty much it. If I had to give this album a rating, I'd give it just a solid 7 out of 10. And that's just what I think about it, though. What do you think about this album? If you've heard it, at least. If you haven't heard it, I definitely recommend that you check it out. Especially if you clicked on this review, then why not check the project out? If I think, if I thought it was good, like I don't talk about albums that I don't think are good. So that's kind of a spoiler, I guess. Because if you go through most of my reviews, maybe all of them, at least this year, I don't talk about albums that I don't like. Um, I don't review albums that I don't like. So it's like that's kind of a spoiler. If I reviewed it, chances are I liked it. Doesn't mean I necessarily loved it, but chances are I liked it if I'm even reviewing it. So if you've heard this album, let me know what you think about it. If you haven't, definitely check it out and come back and let me know what you think about it. And also let me know what you think about my review of this album, especially if you heard it, because we can relate. We've both heard the album, and yeah, hit the like button if you like this review. If you dislike this review, though, hit the dislike button because I encourage that. Share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new and like the content that you see. You might not see, you're likely not going to see video reviews of like artists like Troye Sivan on here often. You're just not. I'm primarily a hip hop guy as far as what I listen to and what I review. Even though I do listen to everything, I primarily listen to hip hop. That's what I have the most knowledge on and feel the most at home, I guess you could say. And yeah, check the description. You can see everything from my social medias, um, everything. Just check the description. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.